20 are mine! You have come far, but this is far enough. Give me the artifacts and the books you stole in Greenglade, and I'll set you free.
What's with the artifacts and the books?
They belong to me. Lotionan was supposed to bring them to Porista, but forgot them. So, I came to pick them up. That's all you need to know.
What have you done to the other Magi? Your famulus told us some cock and bull story about you forcing them and their famuli to go to Porista and then murdering them.
I did what had to be done to protect Girdlegard. I wish there had been another way, but they would never have understood.
Do your eyes deceive you, or do you really see a brief moment of real regret on the swollen face of the Magus?
You wanting my rucksack is enough reason for me not to give it to you.
I don't need your consent. Look after the rucksack. If you lose it, you will also lose your life. Go back to your realm, dwarves, and let your king know that I need his land. Either he hands it over without a drop of blood being spilt, or my troops and allies take it by force. You can take this one with you. I have no use for him. Invisible wizard Maya!
Look!
Let me handle her. Kill the dwarves!
The rucksack! The artifacts! If he wants them so badly, they might be the key to his...
There's the orc with the rucksack! Let's get him!
No chance.
Huh?
Fire, you!
What a waste of time. Didn't even take off my gloves.
Bad luck for you!
What a waste of time. And I didn't even take off my gloves. No chance.
He hardly put up a fight! As good as done!
I've got the rucksack!
Let's get out of here! Over the what now? Huh? On my way!
And I didn't even take off my gloves. What a waste of time.
Yes?
All right.
Wait, go! And again!
What is it? And what now? Huh? On my way! Yeah, you! All right! On my way! Luck for you!
No chance.
Bites the dust!
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
Yes? I'll be ready soon! Huh? Clear you forever!
No chance.
Over here! Quickly! They're hitting me pretty hard!
Luck for you!
I need help over here! Quickly! Let's get out of here!
Retreat? We should fight on!
We would die! Perhaps you've noticed that Nodon has risen again, headless. He is more powerful than the Perish Land itself, but the key to his destruction is in here.
We will return to the Secondlings and tell them what the Magus is up to. We'll be safe at Ogre's Death, and there we can hatch a plan.
If we manage to get there. Nodon will do anything to stop us.
Then let him try! That was fun! What's next?
Boindil looks at you, and the sparkle in his eyes goes out.
We are both very sorry about what happened here, Tungdil.
He told me, Synthra said. I convinced myself that...
You gulp and turn away from your friends.
Ha! That's what I call a goodly challenge! Cover me!
Not a good idea if you want to go on living, dwarf.
You've got quite a big mouth for someone who sounds like a girl.
You are Andikai, the Tempestuous, right?
Correct. And you're Tungdil, Lot Yonan's charge.
Honourable Mager, what news of Lot Yonan? Does he live?
Andakai looks at you in silence, pain and rage slowly spreading across her face.
He is dead, Tungdil. Along with Myra, Turga, and Sabora. Nod-On killed them all and destroyed the Council of Magi.
The certainty of their death is painful. It feels as though someone has just torn your insides out.
He killed their best pupils too. And now he's the unchallenged Magus in Girdlegard.
It was you, wasn't it, that attacked them with the lightning? Were you any more successful than we were?
Andakai shakes her head.
He defied everything I threw at him. All of my skills. In vain. I soon realized he was superior to me, but I wanted to buy you some time.
Nodon's famula said that he had changed the magical fields, but you still seem to be able to use them.
Andakai smiles.
I'm not quite as benevolent as the other Magi. My god Samusin is the god of balance. He loves the darkness as much as the light, which means I can use both. But my powers aren't unlimited. It is difficult for me to store and use this altered magic. We should avoid confrontation as much as possible.
Your companion, won't he sit with us and introduce himself?
Yes! Hey, you up there! Can you even hear us with that bucket on your head?
Jerun is mute, and he won't do you any harm unless I command him to. And as long as you treat him with courtesy, dwarf.
Boindil seems to briefly weigh up his chances against the two of them.
I decide when I'm courteous. Just don't get in my way. And the orcs are mine!
Happened? How could he defeat the Council of Magi?
Nudin called us to Parista, under the guise of reinforcing the barrier against the perished land. Instead, he tricked us, took control of most of our powers and attacked us. I cut him down with my sword, but he rose again and impaled me with his staff. All I can remember after that is the sound of fighting, destruction, and cries of death.
How did you survive?
Jerun. Nudin had forgotten he was with me in Parista. He found me, tended to my wounds and brought me out of the city to safety until I could summon up enough power to heal myself.
And Lot Yonan?
When Jerun carried me away, he was frozen in stone, like a statue. To my knowledge, the spell cannot be reversed.
You nod slowly. You don't have the strength to say anything else right now.
What will you do now?
Leave this place. I'm not so foolish as to believe that I could restrain the perished land or nod on. Why should I stay here?
Foolish, no! But cowardly!
You're on your way to the kingdom of the Secondlings, right? Then I will accompany you and leave Girdlegard by the High Pass.
We'll need all the help we can get. Nod-On will have a lot worse in store for us than just orcs.
The Mager nods in agreement. Then she looks pensively at your rucksack.
Your rucksack? Why did Nod-On want it?
I was taking some objects to Goren, one of Lot Yonan's famuli. He was murdered at Greenglade by an elf. There were books lying next to his body, which he was planning to send to Turga the Fairfaced.
May I see them?
You nod, take the books out of your rucksack, and hand them to her. She goes through the letter and the books, one after another, without showing any sign of emotion. Finally, she closes the last of the books.
Is that all? They are only sagas and travelogues from the Outer Lands, which tell of legendary creatures and myths. I don't know why they should be of interest to Nod On.
There must be something in them that's important to him. He destroyed a whole village for them, and the vaults.
Possibly. I'll study the books. But let's sleep now. Jarun can keep watch. We are still being followed.
The path leads you through a ravine, whose steep walls are mainly made up of loose boulders and scree. You could probably cause a rockfall that would block your pursuer's path and obstruct your way back. It takes longer than you would have liked to trigger a rockfall that is big enough, but when the dust settles, you realize that you have been rewarded for your troubles. The path is blocked. In the afternoon, with the sun low in the sky, the path leads about a mile further on. Boindil suddenly stops in his tracks and sniffs.
Can you smell that? Piggy snouts! And lots of them too!
Let's proceed with caution. Perhaps we can take a few of them out before they raise the alarm.
That's a bad idea. If I
Up there! We have to stop them before they can warn anyone!
Not a bad idea. If I have to. Feel my power! Not a bad idea. If I have to.
Of course!
This is going to hurt.
Yes?
What a waste of time.
Who's there? And again!
No chance.
What is it?
Hey, how about some help? If I have to.
He hardly put up a fight!
Feel my power! With pleasure. And I didn't even take off my gloves. Not a bad idea. This is going to hurt. No chance. And I didn't even take off my
He
gloves.
hardly put up a fight.
With pleasure.
Who's next?
No chance. Now you've got me interested. If I have to.
Of course!
If I have to. This is going to hurt. And I didn't even take off my gloves.
Of course! Yes.
With pleasure. Feel my power. This is going to hurt.
Wild creature!
Feel my power.
End it!
Magic takes time.
He hardly put up a fight.
What is it? Feel my power. With pleasure. If I have to. Not a bad idea. This is going to hurt.
And again. Wild creature. And again.
With pleasure. Feel my power. With pleasure.
He hardly put up a fight.
This is going to hurt.
Wild creature.
Feel my power. And I didn't even take off my gloves. This is going to hurt. No chance.
Who's next?
Feel my power. If I have to. This is going to hurt.
He hardly put up a fight.
Not a bad idea. With pleasure. All right then. What a waste of time.
Who's next?
Feel my power. With pleasure.
He hardly put up a fight.
If I have to. Feel my power. Not a bad idea. Now you've got me interested.
Of course!
If I have to. Not a bad idea. If I have to. This is going to hurt. Feel my power! This is going to hurt.
Who's next?
Feel my power!
And again! Ha-ha! Almost with you!
Not a bad idea. If I
Almost
have
with you!
to. Not a bad idea.
Yes, yes!
Not a bad idea.
Of course!
If I have to. Not a bad idea. If I have to.
Almost with you!
If I have to. Not a bad idea.
Yes, yes!
Not a bad idea.
Yes, yes!
If I have to.
We should go down into the caves and vaults! There'll be more of them down there!
Or maybe we should concentrate on finally getting to Ogre's Death stronghold, Boindil.
You ignore the offended look on your friend's face and set off, leaving the Orc Mountains behind you. You have put out a plate of food for the night every evening since Jeroen and Andakai joined you on your journey, but still none of you have seen him eat. You decide to pay particular attention to him this evening, to try and find out what is under the helmet. Andakai is sitting not far from the giant, studying the books.
Have you found anything useful yet?
She looks up at you.
You think I will stay and fight if there is a spell in the books that might defeat Nodon?
Yours is the god of balance. Don't you see it as your duty to create a balance between light and dark?
Instead of answering, Andakai rubs her eyes and closes the books.
It's too dark to study. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
Disgruntled, you watch the Mager as she walks over to her bed for the night. Your eyes fall upon Jeroen and the plate at his feet, on which not a crumb of food is left. You can already see the oasis a day's journey away, but in the nearer you get to the oasis, the more the uneasy feeling grows that something's not right. It's too quiet, and you don't see any movement. Once you
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
If it is, then we'll soon find out.
This whole thing is probably a trap. We should...
Welcome to Pasnar. I'm sure the citizens would greet you themselves, if they could.
You recognize the elf immediately. You saw him with the leaders of the orcs, and he appeared to you in a dream after Greenglade. Or no, not in a dream.
Sintharas.
So we meet again, Tungdil. What do you think of my work in the vaults? It was a nice start, wasn't it?
An eerie smile sets on Sintharas's lips.
Wonderful. I can see the hatred in your eyes. Come on. Come and get your revenge.
This is going to hurt. All right, then. If I have to. All right, then. With pleasure. I'll tell you when I'm ready. If I have to. Not a bad idea. If I have to. Not a bad idea. What a waste of time.
I didn't hit you very hard!
Not a bad idea.
Huh? Yes? On my way. Uh-huh. Understood.
Yes! Another one bites the dust! Too easy! He hardly put up a fight! Let's go! On the horse! Let's get this done! On we go! On the way! On the way!
Huh?
Oink, oink, little piggies! Yes? He only put up a fight!
Huh?
Pow! Another one bites the dust! Too easy! Again!
Yes?
Pow! Another one bites the dust!
Kill!
I didn't hit you very hard! Fire, you! Bad luck for you! Vile creature! Ha ha! Sacrifice forever! Too easy! He hardly put up a fight!
Attack! Please wait a moment.
Yeah!
At once. For Brachus!
Pow! Another one bites the dust. Too easy.
Yes?
All the way. All right, go. As good as done. All right, go. As good as done. Of course. On my way.
Kill!
Pow!
End
Another one bites the dust. Too easy.
And again!
Come here, you. Forever. Pow! Another one bites the dust. Of course.
Vile creature!
They are on my way.
As good as done!
All right, yes. On my way. All right, yes. On my way.
As
On
good as
my
done!
go. Or my horse.
And again!
Say goodbye forever.
Vile creature!
Who didn't hit you very hard?
Practice! Kill!
Bad luck for you.
End
Here,
it!
you. Who's next? Bad luck for you. Say
End it!
goodbye forever.
As good as done!
Of course.
As good as done!
Of course. On my way.
As good as done! For breakfast!
Say
End it!
goodbye forever. With pleasure. I didn't hit you very hard. Of course. Say goodbye you forever. I didn't hit you very hard. He hardly put up a fight. Oh, bad luck for you.
As good as done!
On my horse. On my way.
End it!
Too easy.
As good as done!
With pleasure. He hardly put up a fight. Say goodbye forever. Pow! Another one bites the dust. You. Who's next? On my way, go.
As good as done! End it!
Bad luck for you. Too easy! Say goodbye forever! He hardly put up a fight!
End
With
it.
pleasure!
Kill!
Another one bites the dust! Say goodbye you forever! I didn't hit you very hard!
For breakfast!
Who's next?
End it!
Yeah! Fire you forever! Too easy! Yes, yes! I didn't hit you very hard! I'm with you! Of course! Almost done! Of course! On my way! Bad luck for you!
And again!
Ow! Another one bites the dust! Too easy!
Vile creature!
Fire you! Bad luck for you!
And again!
With
Vile creature!
Right. He hardly put up a fight! Bad luck for you! On my way! Fire you! Yeah! What is done? Die forever! Fire you! Bad luck for you! Pow! Another one bites the dust! Fire you! Bad luck for you! I didn't hit you very hard! Ha-ha! Fire you! Bad luck for next! And say goodbye forever! Ha-ha! All right! With pleasure! Who's next? Say goodbye you forever! Yeah! He hardly put up a fight! On my way! On my done! All right, Jet! On my way! As good as done! On my way! On my way! Bad luck for you! Say goodbye forever! Yeah! Attack!
Retreat! Back! Why are you here? And how can you possibly still use magic?
The one person your master left living is the one you would least like to have as an enemy. Go on, little Alf. Flee.
Your magic saved you this time. But next time, I'll be prepared.
I've had enough of fighting. It's about time we head to your home.
I've had enough too. But we've got several days in the desert ahead of us before we can enjoy a cold beer.
The longer we talk about it, the later we'll get to our beer. Let's go.